out just to close a deal with her father.
Not just to close the deal. We had a nice time. She had a nice time, I'm sure. It wasn't a wasted night in her life.
Yes, it was! You were texting her afterwards and you couldn't wait to see her again. You played with her emotions. You totally let her on. You're a total
Jeez, Brooke.
Look, you can call me names all you want, but I'm just being honest with you guys. You called me, and I'm the one closing multi-million-dollar deals on a regular basis.
Whoa. Yeah, but you didn't have to, like... I mean, couldn't you just go, yeah, sure, I'll go out with your daughter and take her on a regular date and not try to be super romantic about it?
So I should take her on a date?
Or, hey, I don't know, maybe you just don't use his daughter at all and you're actually a good businessman and you make a deal without having to use somebody's daughter in the process of it.
Yeah, it's kind of a pipe dream.
You do whatever you need to do to close the deal, okay? I close the deal. The day that you're doing things like that, you can come talk to me, but I'm the one who knows my business.
Yeah, that guy is a prick.
I think he could have gone about it a little better, yeah. But at the same time, these people calling him in the middle of work, I mean, come on now.
Well, that's... Even outside of that, it's just a total dick move to do what he did in the first place. Just literally only going on a date with someone for... Like, it's... Like, bro. Sometimes it's not about the details of what happened, Kyle. Sometimes it's more about the presentation. And the way that he presented why he did it just makes him an asshole.
And yeah. No, I'm not justifying that, but I'm sure there's other. I'm sure he's not the only one, both in regards to that, in regards to how he presents himself and anything like that. But also, I don't know. It definitely could have been better. Definitely could have gone better.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it.
Oh, it's not like I try and not show up, all right?
Yeah, I know. I'm still not feeling the greatest.
You just
I would
sound a little
say I'm
stuffed up.
feeling
You're
a
not as
little
stuffed up as yesterday, though. You don't sound as stuffed up yesterday.
My nose was kind of stuffy today, but you know, at about 1 or 2 o'clock, I started getting nauseous again, so that was fun.
Oh, that's not good.
And I kind of have the shits, but that could also have been the Mountain Dew that I drank earlier today and the enchiladas I had last night. So, you know, personal life choices. And, you know, I do get nauseous whenever I, you know, get stressed.
You probably need some Sprite or something. I don't know.
Some what?
Sprite. I drink Sprite whenever I've got nausea.
Actually, it's
Well, that's usually, I guess, whenever I've got like a stomach bug or whatnot. Or for you, yeah, ginger ale also works. But
ginger ale actually works the greatest because I mean, yeah, Sprites. You got to drink clear liquids because obviously dye can fuck it up. But the carbonation will help, yes, and you know it does taste like oh, you know, like ginger ale and Sprite obviously taste similar, but ginger is literally used to treat stomach ailments, and so ginger ale is the better scientifically proven choice, Mr. Pharmacist. Anyway.
Well, you know, you're not the first person to have used that on me, and you kind of make me want to just choke the life out. No, just kidding. There's someone else I want to choke the fucking life out of, though, but that's besides the point.
Is that your teacher?
No, it's one of the people I fucking work with. Not work with at my job during the off-school seasons. I'm talking about up there at the school. It's like,
I'm not making fun of you.
That guy.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm more making fun of the fact that I'm giving medical advice to a literal medical professional. Was more what I was pointing out. The way I do that, I could realize the way that came off, but I trust you. That you trust me enough not to go there.
No. I know it's all good fun.
So the big thingy that happened today, besides the nausea, which I'm thinking could have happened. This person that I work with, that you know, lore drop. She was the one that trained me. She trained me for my first day at Navy's.
Is this that Amber woman you were talking about? Is that the right name, or am I gonna confuse someone else?
Amber, yeah. I'm surprised you remember that. She got fired today.
Oh, what happened?
She's stealing money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
I asked Jacob about it, and supposedly it's been going on since at least June.
Going on since at least June. June of this summer?
So you can understand why I'm a little upset about that, just off the detail alone.
Yeah.
And the reason why I do that is because, you know, we're all close with Amber, me especially too,
Hmm.
because, you know, she trained me. You know, she's like my work mom. She's like my work big sister, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're very vulnerable with each other, and I haven't talked to her since then because I don't, you know how I am. I don't want
I
to
don't
get
associate
awkward
with
and
thieves. Oh.
no, I don't want to. I'm not gonna pull that. I'll probably text her after a week or two and check up on her. But it's like I'm obviously emotionally distressed, and I don't want to blow up on her, and don't want her to blow up on me because she lost her job. And I will say, obviously, let me just read the text first. This isn't our Megan, the other lady, the girl a year older than me.
Hmm.
She runs the office. She's basically the stand-in office manager, and it's the group with all the office workers plus me because I technically outrank them. But she says, "This was at 11 o'clock. I've already been up for a few hours. I was just on Genshin minding my own business, and I see this.
It was
Hello,
Genshin.
office.
You playing Genshin was what caused it. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. No, just kidding.
Hello, office employees. Just want to keep everyone in the loop. Amber was fired today for stealing. She was doing false returns and pocketing the money. She is gone. Amber is now banned from the store. If you see her in the store or on store property, you must call Munford Police Department. Going forward, please be very detailed when doing returns. Make sure to get a detailed restriction for your return and your initials on the receipt. Next week's schedule will change because she's gone, and it is up in the air on what the changes will be, but when I have the schedule official by tomorrow evening. Thank you for all that you do. Please send a thumbs up emoji to ensure you have read the message. And it took me like a solid, like, I saw that when she posted it. It took me like a genuine 4 minutes, like, of me just
To
staring at my
process.
phone
Yeah.
I said, oh my god, and I sent the thumbs up emoji. And then a few hours after that, she follows it up with, also, when customers ask about Amber, please only tell them that she is no longer with us. And something else that's unrelated, but related to work. It's a lot to take in, man, it really is. Like, that was her job. Like, this was her full-time job, her only job. She lives like right behind Nafies and like on Drummond's Road.
Huh.
She's not very well off, right? Obviously, because she works at Nafies. She's a single
Right,
mother,
yeah.
so.
Huh.
Man, her little kid, her 6-year-old's always getting sick, always getting in trouble with school since he's been in school, and her dad's been getting sick too. She's also always sick. Like I understand why she did it, but it still hurts, you know.
Yeah.
On a multitude of planes where obviously it hurts that she had to resort to that. It hurts that it hurts that she basically got the Robert treatment, and now we have to call the cops on her whenever we see her.
Well, at least for the reason, it was very different, very drastically different reasoning.
Yeah. But I haven't asked anybody about. I don't even really want to talk about it, to be honest.
Hmm.
I'm sure when I've already told, I had to talk to Cameron about it because I needed someone to talk to. I was very short with Jacob about it because I just didn't really want to talk about it. I talked to Brett about it because, you know, I'll talk to you because you three, plus Tyler, are my closest confidants. But I guarantee you when Tyler gets on, all I'm going to be able to manage is like, did you hear? He'll be like, about what? And I'll say
right.
Amber.
And it's like, I need you to explain every single detail, every single. I'm gonna have fucking
I'll
stroke.
I'll probably just go up to, did you hear about Amber? And he'll say,
Yeah.
or not really, but I noticed something, and I'm gonna say,
I noticed something was a little
she got
different.
fired. I don't really want to talk about it, and that's all it'll be. But it's hard, man, and that's another reason. Jacob got offered her job, and obviously he can only do that for. Also, he is now the second person in Nafy's history to put in his 2 weeks and then immediately take it back. It's happened 2 times now. Back when I stepped up to be manager, and now, because he got into a car accident, obviously.
Oh
He
yeah.
hit a deer.
Right.
And he needs money, so he'll be taking Amber's spot for December. Till the end of December, basically, he'll be working Monday, 7 to 4, Monday through Friday. And
Okay,
I
so
kind of
you-
hate that too. I
Why?
honestly kind of do because
Why?
it's. I mean, I understand why you do it, but it's like, you know, I made the joke to Brett that it's a downgrade, but I mean it's like it's already like a replacement. You know what I mean? And it's like it's gonna
Well.
feel. I dread because I took tomorrow off. That has 10% to do with it. The other 90% is because I'm sick and I don't feel like
I'm not fucking coming
working
in.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Basically did that. Also, a 5%, the extra 5%, 105%. The extra 5% is the Fortnite events tomorrow, and I get to watch it now. I didn't even think about that
5%,
until I already
good
called
Christ.
in. I didn't even think about that until I already called in. So that's like a 10, a 90, and then that's an extra 5% on top of that. So it's 105% not coming in
105%
Saturday.
motivation to not go to work tomorrow.
Yes. But basically the only things and of course Jacob really only talked about his side of things, but you know, you were here in the party last night when before he got off, right?
I got in like the last minute as he was rambling his ass off, and he's like,
Yeah.
"I'm going to sleep." Gone.
Well, did you
like,
catch
well,
the part where he says he knows he's naturally a bad person, but he tries to do some good things?
Maybe
That's
vaguely.
not what a good
vaguely-
person would say.
No.
You just
No.
don't say that about yourself, bro.
Yeah, no, not really.
Come on. No, he said he's a bad he's naturally a bad person, but he means well. Like that's not. You don't just say that. You don't sell yourself like that, bro. Like, come on, you're better than that. Here's the thing. I've never said Jacob's a bad person inherently. Even back when we weren't talking. He's done a lot of bad things, but he's a very self-centered person. Is that a bad quality? Yes. But that doesn't make you a bad person. It's just whenever he prioritizes other people, he can
I'll
be
tell
very
you who
sweet.
a bad fucking person is. It's that dickhead Phoenix.
That too.
I'll tell you, that's who a bad fucking person is. And next time Jacob's on here, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna tell him the same thing. I'll tell you who a bad fucking person is. You remember Phoenix? That's a fucking cunt, and that's what you don't want to be. Don't become him, Jacob. Don't you dare fucking become him, because if you do, I'm gonna come.
That's the thing. Remember, back last year when he started going in the gym. That's basically what he kind of turned into, and that's kind of what I was noticing. He's the first few weeks he started going. I'm like, Jacob, don't turn into Phoenix, or things aren't gonna work well between us again.
I'm gonna have to go over to his. I'm just gonna have to bust his door down and just whoop his ass.
Bro, why are you getting so heated over this? We're just
I'm not.
talking here, man. God damn.
I ought to go over there right now and just be like, Jacob, where's Jacob? Bust his door. Jacob.
That's what it
I'm here
sounds
to
like,
I'm
dude,
here to
fuck.
fix you. Here's a few months delayed fix. I'm here to fix you from becoming Phoenix.
Anyway, I'll pull up the genuine receipts. Anyway, he is a very self-centered person, and when he prioritizes someone else, yes, he does come off as very sweet, and he obviously means to. But that's just, you can't really criticize him for that, because unfortunately, I just don't think it's something he can change more that he can control, because it is obviously very clear that that might just be a part of who he is. Which sounds very cruel, and that sounds very harsh that I'm saying it like that. But I've also noticed this over the last few years, especially since we started talking again, and oh my god, we make fun of him for the whole Autumn thing, but again, he does not shut the fuck up about it.
He doesn't. Yeah,
And-
no. He was talking
and
about
he'll
her
never
while he
bring
was
up Mia.
ranting the other day.
He never
right?
brings up Robin,
Or
he
last
never brings
night.
up Madison. It's always him. And honest, I can't I mean, I get annoyed by it.
Wait a minute, remind me
And
again.
it's
Madison's
frustrating.
Madison's who again?
Brett's ex.
Oh, okay. I'm getting her confused with that other one that you talk about,
Madeline?
who's like hate all men. Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind
Well,
of,
exactly
but not
hate
really.
all
Question
men,
mark.
it's
I don't
more of
really
all
know
men
how
are
that
bad,
works
but I'm
out.
still gonna fuck with them type deal.
That's just you've got your priorities wrong there, Missy. Well, Missy, you got your priorities wrong.
We've discussed that before.
Yeah.
pal, I
Anyway,
promise
moving
you.
on.
Also, part of the reason I don't talk to her anymore, unfortunately. That really made me sad, but...
Well,
oh yeah, I
you know,
didn't tell you about that, did I?
I guess
I
not.
don't
But
think
let's
you
go
were
ahead
here
and
for
finish
that.
this first thing before we deluge
Well,
into another.
my dinner's also almost about to be ready, so I'll be back in like half an
What the
hour after I get
fuck?
this
Are you
out.
kidding me? Well, I'll be
I'm
on
gonna
MWR,
fucking
so that's
try.
fine. I'm gonna
Anyway.
bust down your
Oh.
door and I'm gonna throw
Oh, I
that
forgot
fucking dinner
Cameron
on the
was in
floor
here.
and I'm gonna tell you.
I think he said he left the house, so I don't think I'm getting a strike for this, but I don't think he heard it. But I did forget Cameron was in here, and if he just so happened to come back, that would be catastrophic. Anyway, yeah, let me pull up the exact receipts Jacob said about today, because we all responded to that, and I sent him this, and I said, Jacob, is that like fucking for real? And he said the pre-workout thing or the Amber thing, which is a post that I sent 12 hours ago, by the way, that he saw. And I said, you know, the Amber thing. And he said, yes, they offered me 40 hours a week, Amber spot. Oh, excuse me, he said Amber spit and then corrected it to spot.
Amber spit. 40
And
hours
I
Amber
asked him,
spit.
you know, how long was this going on? And he said, they said since June. And I said, that's a lot to unpack. And he said, yeah,
Since
7K.
June. So wait, they've been letting her get away with it, or have they just only noticed and put
I
everything
guess
together?
they only noticed it. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I thought he just misspelt I know, but he might have said, yeah, 7K in total is what he meant, which that's even...
We might need to ask him if he comes on.
I really don't want to, because I don't really want to talk about it, but I guess I'll ask. I kind of have to at that point, but anyway. I said, well,
7K,
just
if
try to
that's the
make
case,
it through,
then.
because I just kind of want to, I know, I made it, you know, I kind of subliminally put in there that I don't really want to talk about it, so I'm just like, I just try to cut it off
Subliminal
there.
messages.
I said, well, just try to make it through the day, you only have one more shift left. And he's like, well, maybe not, the deer kind of fucked up my plan. And I said, that's a pretty big step up, though. I know you need the money, but I don't want you to be miserable for 7 weeks. So it's still the end of December. I don't have the choice. I need the money now more than ever. The next step is to slap myself out. And I said, I know.
Yeah.
So he didn't completely tell me that he was taking it, but I mean, I do agree with him. It is honestly in his best instance, in his best, what's the word?
Interest.
Interest, thank you.
Yeah.
To take that, but it's still only temporary, and it's still more of a slap in the face that she's gone. So it's just makes me sad, man. It makes me upset that she had to resort to that she did that, you know, like.
Well, again, no one necessarily
And that's
forced her
that
to
no
do
one
it.
like
It was her
it's
choice.
just.
It was her choice. She was still getting paid, and she decided to take a little more than what they were giving.
Well, I mean,
I'm not
it's,
saying
that's
that.
the thing. I
Oh,
would
you know.
feel that way about it, Kyle. I genuinely try to, but it's also like she is a good person deep down.
Yeah, to
and
be honest,
obviously
it's
she's
easier for
very
me. It's easier
desperate.
for me to just kind of, you know, cut, you know, because I don't know this person. But in your case,
Exactly.
If it was one of you fellas, I'd be like, come on, man. I mean, yeah. Hopefully Jacob doesn't get any fucking ideas from this. Surely not. Surely, I don't think Jacob's that fucking stupid, but you never know.
To what?
To steal fucking money in that same position. I don't think he
No.
would.
Here's the thing. It's never stupid to steal. Everybody's desperate, you know? It's stupid to keep doing it.
Well, yeah.
Obviously, eventually you're going to get caught. And that's unfortunately what happened.
She's been doing it since, you said July or June?
Since at least June.
At least June,
I don't know
maybe
how
earlier.
long it's been going on. And it's also another layer of frustration because this entire time, because this has been going on since June, where they've been on our asses about the safe being off, and there might be a thief, and everyone pointing fingers at each other, and it's just so much more of a kick
So
in
everyone's
the
been
nuts
Oh,
that it
fuck.
was her.
Huh.
Because
So
we thought it was
so
that one
everyone's
girl
been
that I was talking
playing
to,
the blame
Annalisa,
game?
too.
Everyone's been
Well,
playing
not the blame game,
I mean,
but
not
it's
necessarily.
like they're pointing. The Nafies were pointing fingers at us, and we're like, "Well, nobody would steal the money, so we don't know where it's going." and they were pointing like, oh, maybe it's this girl, oh, maybe it's that girl. I don't think any of us thought it was going to be Amber. It's the sad thing.
Well, let me ask, was she the worst off among you?
No. Wait, what do you mean worst off, like money-wise?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit, Kyle. She was like a 30-year-old woman. Or is. It's not like she died. She's a 30-year-old woman. She has 3 kids, one of which she has to support right now because the rest are grown. She has her father. She lives in fucking Drummond's. She worked at Nafis. Yeah, she's pretty terribly off, I would say.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's someone who has to work because of parental issues or whatnot. You know,
Well, she's
but
a single mother.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about in terms of the kids having to work for the sake of keeping their own families fed. Therefore, they're able to drive at like 16 or something like that. You know how our laws kind of work to a vague sense.
Her eldest son lives in Louisiana because he was all for his dad, and her oldest her only daughter, her like 21-year-old daughter, is she doesn't live at home, but she's probably gonna have to provide for her mom because, well, she's out of a job and her mom doesn't have a mode of transportation. She would always walk to work. So anyway, that's the dinner bell. Hopefully I'm not nauseous enough or not, my stomach's not upset enough to not enjoy this spaghetti because, oh my god, I fucking
if you
love
get
spaghetti.
sick, stop eating.
It's gonna be tragic. No, man.
I don't know.
That's what's that saying, Mr. Medical Man? Feed the cold and starve the flu, or the other way around?
I haven't heard of that.
Anyway, I never have much of an appetite when I'm sick, period, so I always starve myself. I starve the cold and the flu. Fuck that shit.
Well, fair enough.
Anyway, I'll be back in roughly about 30 minutes or so.
Alright, well, I'm going to be here on MWR, so let me know whenever you're ready for Phasma.
Don't lose your fucking mind. I'll probably play Phasma when I get back, if you're up for that.
I'm down for that. And don't worry, I'll try not to lose my shit.
It's fine. As long as I don't get us killed with those cursed objects.
But I really like making wishes with the monkey hand.
It was funny that one time, but it was also very annoying that Jacob basically did the same
also,
shit.
Please, if you're going to use if you're going to use the voodoo doll, please warn me in advance before you do it.
But that's that was just so unlucky. I'm pretty sure it doesn't kill someone instantly, because I know the Hanged Man tarot card will instantly kill you. I don't think stabbing the heart of the voodoo doll kills someone or you. I'm pretty sure that just starts a cursed hunt. And
it started a cursed hunt, alright, and I saw his ass before it was over.
Yeah, it's just, I think you just literally, because that was instantaneous too. I'm pretty sure you just, the ghost spawned right on you for the hunt. And you died.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look that up before I come back, maybe. Alright, anyway, I'll be back. My mom is getting impatient.
Man, I really want to play Red Alert. You fuck. Oh.
Enemy UAV is airborne. Our UAV is online.
Hey, that grenade didn't blow up.
Enemy helicopter approaching. Enemy UAV is airborne.
Nah, that wasn't gonna work.
Our UAV is online.
There we go. That worked out pretty good.
Standing by. Our UAV is online. Airstrike standing by. Friendly airstrike on the way. Helicopter support standing by. Friendly helicopter on the way. Enemy UAV is airborne.
There we go. My question is, how does that not fucking kill him if it's right at his fucking feet? Well, at least that fucking killed him.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Fucking hell.
Enemy UAV is airborne. We have been defeated, comrades. Team deathmatch. Take no prisoners, comrades.
I think we're gonna pass.
We've taken the lead. We've lost UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online.
Ugh.